I've been in financial services for over 35 years. I was chief financial officer for a $1 billion credit union located in Florida. I worked there for 11 years and then decided it was time to retire. The exit package included some things that were 100% vested, as well as there was a deferred compensation package that my employer had decided to fully vest me. It was about 18 months after I had retired that I was eligible to collect my first payment. Basically, my employer refused to pay me. I figured I'd better find myself an attorney. When I first talked with Brian, it became apparent that he was familiar with split dollar compensation plans, and I felt very comfortable with that because it was a very complicated situation.
Prior to founding Marcelino & Tyson, I worked at several large law firms, and one of my responsibilities there was designing executive compensation plans very similar to what Steve had. One of the things that's very helpful is that I have a Master of Laws in Taxation with a concentration in employee benefits from Georgetown University. Having that experience at a large law firm, having that degree was extremely helpful because it enabled me and our firm to immediately hone in on what Steve needed and how to best not only recover his benefits, but use that specific law, ERISA, and the executive compensation plan Steve had to also defend him against the charges that his employer was bringing against him.
ERISA stands for the Employee Retirement Income Security Act. It's a federal law that applies to a lot of benefits you get from your employer. Executive compensation arrangements, some are governed by ERISA, some are not. So it takes a lot of knowledge and experience to understand when a deferred compensation plan comes in, exactly what you're dealing with and what laws are going to apply and how that might impact the results.
It was a real pleasure working with Steve.
Steve was great to work with. It was really nice to get to know him.
They understood the complexities of the case. They kept in frequent touch with me. I'm very glad I found him. If I hadn't have found him, I wouldn't have gotten anything.